Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Contando Histórias channel. I'm Wolf, and today we're traveling back to the unforgettable 1982 World Cup, held in Spain. This was one of the most exciting World Cups of all time. It was the tournament that showcased great stars, historic matches, and one of the most admired teams in history, Brazil, with Zico, Sócrates, and Falcão. But despite the brilliant football, another team lifted the trophy. Get ready to discover one of the most fascinating stories in World Cup history. The first World Cup with 24 teams. The 1982 World Cup was held in Spain from June 13 to July 11. For the first time, the tournament featured 24 teams, significantly increasing the number of participants. Expectations were high, as several strong teams entered the competition, including Brazil, Italy, West Germany, Argentina, and France. Brazil that enchanted the world. Few teams have received as much praise as Brazil in 1982. With players like Zico, Sócrates, Falcão, Jr., and Cerezo, the team led by Tele Santana played offensive and captivating football. In the first round, Brazil won all their matches. Brazil 2-1 Soviet Union. Brazil 4-1 Scotland. Brazil 4-0 New Zealand. The whole world began to see Brazil as the favorite to win the title. The group of death. In the second round, Brazil landed in a tough group with Argentina and Italy. First, the Brazilians defeated Argentina 3-1 in one of their best performances of the tournament. With that, they only needed a draw against Italy to reach the semifinals. But destiny had reserved one of the greatest matches in World Cup history. Brazil vs Italy, the match of the century. On July 5, 1982, Brazil and Italy faced off in Barcelona. The Italian team had a striker who had been heavily criticized up to that point, Paolo Rossi. That day, everything changed. Rossi scored 3 goals and led Italy to a 3-2 victory. Even with goals from Sócrates and Falcão, Brazil was eliminated. The defeat was so impactful that many fans still consider that Brazilian team one of the greatest in history never to win a World Cup. The semi-finals. Italy, now inspired, defeated Poland 2-0 in the semi-finals, with 2 more goals from Paolo Rossi. In the other semi-final, France and West Germany played one of the most thrilling matches in World Cup history. After a 3-3 draw, West Germany won on penalties and advanced to the final. The Grand Final. The final took place in Madrid, at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. On one side was Italy. On the other, West Germany. After a balanced first half, Italy dominated the second half. Paolo Rossi opened the scoring, Marco Tardelli extended the lead with one of the most iconic celebrations in football history, and Alessandro Altobelli added a third. Germany managed to score late in the game. Final score, Italy 3, West Germany 1. Italy claimed their third World Cup title. Curiosities of the 1982 World Cup. It was the first World Cup with 24 teams. Paolo Rossi finished as top scorer with 6 goals. Italy won their third World Cup title. France and West Germany played one of the greatest matches in World Cup history. Brazil under Tele Santana became one of the most admired teams of all time, even without winning. The official mascot of the competition was Naranjito, an orange dressed in the Spanish national team uniform. And so ended the unforgettable 1982 World Cup, a competition that showed that the best football doesn't always guarantee the title. Italy were champions, Paolo Rossi became a national hero, and Brazil left a legacy that still lives on in the memory of football lovers. I'm Wolf, and this was another episode of the Contando Histórias channel. If you enjoyed the video, leave your like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to follow our special series on all the World Cups. See you in the next story.